Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, heel faction? Welcome back to heel shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. I'm Dark Cordz. That's Draven Grimes. This is Talking Shit. And it's politics night, ladies and gentlemen. We are gonna go over the nightmare that is Project 2025. And Draven's gonna introduce us to a new friend. We'll get into it right after this. How you doing, man?
I am so happy the weekend's over with. I'm so happy that it's fucking done and over with, and I can look past it and never have to think about it again.
That you don't hear that often. Man, I'm so fucking glad the weekend's over.
Listen, listen, and I don't know who all was listening on weekend wrestling, but let's have a little recap, shall we? Um, every professional wrestler has one weekend a year where it's just absolute dog shit. Ladies and gentlemen, that was this past fucking Saturday. Now, if we go back about a week or so, we remember my nice little colorful rant of one, get it ready, Rick the Crusher Knopf. Correct. And in this rant, I said some very vulgar, very colorful, very true statements. Yes, it was about Mr. Knopf and his politicking, or should I say, lack thereof, politics, and just trying to make himself feel more relevant than he really fucking was. So let's start when I get there. I get there. The ring is not inside per se. It's in like a pole barn with a lot of fans, which I was grateful for the fucking fans. And I'm not talking about like yay boo fans. I'm talking like fans. That was a shitty impersonation of a fan. I apologize.
Yeah.
I fucking apologize. So the ring's set up in this pole barn. As the ring's getting set up, fucking line dancers are coming in.
Did you say line
These
dancers?
line dancers. And if you
Motherfucker.
don't know what a fucking line dancer is, please turn on your Google machine, go to the Google site, and just type in country line dancers, and then see the horrors that we had to see.
Whores
So
and whores.
I don't think I saw a single female. I ain't gonna lie. Anyway,
I stand by my comment.
I'm not gonna disagree with you. I'm just stating, even my lack of attention, it's what I saw.
Yep.
Uh, so because of the fucking line dancing, which mind you somehow got into the fucking wrestling ring,
I'm
the
sorry.
line dancing was in the fucking ring. Explain to me how
I'm
nobody
sorry.
snapped an ankle.
I'm
Explain
sorry.
this to me. Don't be sorry. You heard correctly.
Were there heels involved? And I mean the shoe kind, not the bad guy kind.
I believe so. How nobody snapped an ankle is
Uh,
beyond me.
I have no
Um,
fucking. I can't tell you.
I'm I'm sure there was quite a few heel turns in this segment.
Now, if
That
any
was
of
fun.
you have never stepped inside a wrestling ring before, let's just say
So proud of y'all.
the depending on the show you're at, the footing is treacherous. At a good place,
Thank you.
it's a little squishy and all. You still get off balance. It's a little squishy and bouncy. Um,
At a bad one, it's carpet.
it's carpet
It's
and
carpet.
it's whole missing parts of the woods, so you don't have. So you walking along and all of a sudden you're Like,
Next thing you know, you're the Undertaker coming out from under the ring, just backwards.
son of a
It's bad.
bitch.
It's fucking bad.
Or it could be
So
rock fucking hard.
no, this ring was actually pretty nice. Of course, the worst ring you've
I
ever
know
been in
she
was
did,
Champ
Shads.
7.
I know she did.
I need y'all to calm fuck down. I need y'all to calm fuck now. Both of y'all. Right now. Shads, I know you were there. Calm fuck down for like 5 minutes, please, and thank you. So, because of the fucking line dancing, our show got pushed back like 45 fucking minutes. Now, picture this, if you will. Rings out here in a fucking pole barn. Our dressing room, which, mind you, is a little bit bigger than the average jail cell, was a good 6 minute fucking walk from the ring. No fucking communication. Nobody fucking had any phones, no walkie talkies, Facebook, MySpace, AOL, smoke signals, Telegram, telephone, telewrestler, nothing. Nothing.
Mm.
So we didn't know who was up. We didn't know when it was over, who's up next, what the fuck ever. The only thing we know was that we were match fucking 3. So as soon as we heard that match 1's going on, so we tried. I say this very loosely. We tried to sneak over there.
Mm.
At this point, kayfabe's fucking dead, especially at this fucking venue. Kayfabe's just it's beating it with a dead horse. It's not worth it. So we're all standing there at the entranceway to this pole barn, just waiting to hear something that sounds anything like our music or sounds like our fucking names. Mind you, I'm half fucking deaf. My opponent, Kid Hollywood, has selective hearing syndrome. He hears what he wants to hear. The audio system that we were supposed to use, didn't fucking show up. So we ended up using the line dancers' fucking tiny ass shit speakers.
Might as well found a boombox.
You're not wrong.
And for those of you kids, a boombox is a portable stereo that some dudes used to carry on their shoulder, walking with the bass bumping.
That's the original iPod
That's
for
right.
you children, much like VHS tapes. Shads, you're not wrong. But the thing was, when we got in there, before everybody else did, it was actually nice and cool. It was just the fact that the AC could not keep up with all that hotness.
It's because you were there.
Yeah, buddy.
Draven ups the temperature in that motherfucker.
Yeah, buddy. And I had that new gear on, too. Sheesh. I'm glad I wore that new gear, because if I wore tights, I would have fucking lost like 20 fucking pounds. It was fucking horrible. Horrible. Anyway, match 2 goes on. Match 2's over. We're all literally like standing there with our ear to the fucking stadium area trying to listen for anything of relevance that sounds like our names or our music. And we heard black. I was like, oh. I slapped Vernon. Go. What? They said black, so I'm assuming your name because Malachi's not here. Go. So he goes out there, gets everybody booing him. Because one thing Vernon is, he's a good fucking heel. He plays it very fucking well. And I'm so proud of how far he's come from the CCW days till now. He's really come far. And then, I'm masked up. I'm all gimmicked up. I'm ready to fucking go. Get booed out myself. I go out there. The people just start fucking cheering. Not realizing half these people are from knockout shows, so they know me from there. And I'm not fucking realizing this because I'm terrible with fucking faces. So as soon as I start hearing them cheer, I'm like, fucking, I'm fucking rolling into this, right? So got the crowd on my side. God, you're beautiful. Got the fucking crowd on my side. Got in the ring. Here comes Kid Hollywood. Nice reception. Baby faces. So this went from 2 heels and 1 baby face to 2 baby faces, 1 heels.
One
2
heel.
girls, 1 cup. 2 girls, 1 cup, basically. And I wasn't the cup.
Thanks for clarifying.
um, Had a nice short match. Let me say that short match. It was supposed to go a little longer. Unfortunately, went home a little sooner than expected. It was what it was. I ate a chair. I ate a diamond cutter. 1, 2, 3. After the match is over, I'm just laying there, letting Vernon, who went over, bask in his glory. Was just handed a fucking championship. Apparently, this match was for the main card or the company's main championship, the heavyweight title, in which nobody in the fucking match knew about this. It was not fucking. It was not fucking advertised as such.
Wow.
Which
What the fuck?
which I'm glad we let Vernon go over anyway, because he said he was going to be returning before any of this shit happened.
Oh, it was up to y'all who went over?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I'm glad we let him go over. Establish him as a good heel champion. Blah blah blah. Whatever. So right call there.
Yeah.
Uh, went back. Got an envelope. My envelope did not reflect anywhere near what my asking price is. Now, my asking price, depending on where it's at, is between 60 and 100. 60 is my base price. And I cut deals for friends such as New Wave. I'll cut deals for them from time to time. Motherfucker, the last time I got paid $20 for a goddamn wrestling match, I had fucking hair.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking like, oh, you didn't shave your head. No, like long, luscious locks of fucking hair. Beautiful hair. You fucking paid me $20. And then
Long,
ask me.
luscious, long, beautiful hair.
And then,
Shining gleam. Sorry.
are you done? You want me to call Pantene for you?
I'm good.
Okay. And
I've got
then,
the same follicular problem as you.
I know, but you drop dead sexy. I've seen you with hair. You're better off without hair. I'm
I
not gonna
agree.
lie.
I agree.
Yes, me not so much. Anyway, then was asked to help tear down, and I looked at my envelope. I looked at him, and I said, I would, but my wife just called and says she's not feeling good, so I'm probably gonna fucking pack up and leave early. Immediately run to the dressing room, text my wife, and say, "Call me now." She called me and said, I need you to come up here and say you're not feeling good so we can go home right now. She's like, is it that bad? It's like, it's that fucking bad. She's like, your match was pretty short. It's like, that's only one problem.
That's the minor problem.
I mean, yeah, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, the match was only going to be like 7, 8 minutes anyway. And, we only cut like 2, 3 minutes off. So it wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But it didn't get to hit my fucking power moves. And it kind of irked me a little bit. But moving on.
God damn it.
Moving on. I didn't get to kiss nobody's forehead. Damn it. So moving on.
Now, apparently, you said that it was a world title match without being advertised as such, and it was
on the mid card.
it was nowhere near the main event.
Mid card. 5 card show. We were number 3. There was one afterwards, and then there was the main event. I will say the one after us, should have been the fucking main event. I put them over on fucking Recon Wrestling. I will put them over here and now. Marty, Carson Case, phenomenal fucking athlete. He started out when I started out. It was fucking amazing to see him work again. It's like he never missed a fucking day. And his opponent, Lance Alante, I believe that was his first match back in a long fucking time. It's like he didn't fucking miss a beat. Everybody just. And it wasn't a lot of flippy shit for 2 smaller guys. I mean, smaller guys like around 200 pounds. And, you think that these days you're figuring destroyers, hurricane ranas, lots of twists, lots of flip shit like that. No, they told a fucking story with their fucking bodies, and it was fucking amazing. And if anyone out there has that match recorded, please email it to us, heelshitpodcast@gmail.com. Please get it to me. That is a match that young up and comers need to fucking study, especially for smaller guys to know how to tell a story without doing ridiculous flippy fucking bullshit. Super indie fucking bullshit.
Super duper indie.
So I did stick around for that one. The main event, I didn't stick around. I didn't give a fuck about. Let's be honest. If you've seen two old guys with a cowbell in the middle of them work, you've seen it all. Shads, if you could you send that to my DMs, please? Please and thank you. So in the midst of all that, throughout the day, there's about 7 or 8 workers. Some I know, some I know of, and some I've never fucking seen before in my fucking life. All who had communication with Rick, the Crusher, Knopf, saying that they were booked for this show. No fucking clue that they were even there. Including one Ricky Autistic, who drove from fucking West Virginia to Stark, Florida, just to be told that he's not booked and he is not working.
What do you think? 18 hours at least drive?
You know what? I can tell you right motherfucking now.
Like West Virginia to Stark is way too.
West
First of
Virginia,
all,
take me home. Sorry.
but there's they weren't paying a pot big enough to have someone drive from West Virginia, especially. I mean,
11 hours.
All right, so he came down from West Virginia to be on this shit show.
Mm-hmm. After Johnny Magnum show, which Johnny, we're upset that you didn't call us. I don't know if we would have worked it, but we would love to play the food. We're fat asses. We love food. We love your barbecue.
Indeed.
Why didn't you call us? Moving on.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you have all these guys from various spots in Florida, Georgia, and apparently West Virginia coming down for this show. Did not fucking know. And now, who do you think is getting the brunt of this bullshit?
Well, everybody knows you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the promoter.
The booker that took over this shit, who did not know any of these motherfuckers to begin with,
right,
is now looking like, why the fuck do you even have this guy around? Why the fuck did you ever let him have this power? And after explaining like 2 or 3 times, he got fucking sick and tired of it, so he walked off. It's just anything that this motherfucker touches turns into a cancer. And I'm hoping for future references, if this company continues on, because I want to see new companies come up. I want to see, places for people to fucking work that may not be able to work in other 4-letter fucking companies who have double standards out the fucking ass. And there's a couple of them out there.
Speaking of, I wonder how that OnlyFans account's working out.
Draven's G-Spot?
No.
It's pretty stale right now.
No.
I did just post a video of me rubbing mayonnaise on my nipples. That was a fan request.
Yeah. A fan request. As in, Draven said, hey, a fan might like this.
No, you heard
I heard
the fucking
it.
Voice message.
I heard it.
That fan loved it.
Killing me, Smalls.
Oh, the only thing Smalls my penis. Anyway. Yeah, so
weird flex, but okay.
Flex! Six. Oh, so yeah. This weekend was just dog shit.
as a people.
I'm glad it's over. I'm glad I'm going to a reputable, decent, honest fucking promotion this coming up weekend.
Go ahead and pitch that show.
Oh, fuck. Okay. July 13th, Dothan, Alabama, Wiregrass Commons Mall, New Wave Championship Wrestling. The Black Sheep returns. And the Black Sheep has a fucking issue with one Bryson Rage of Carnage Club. Because apparently he's been out there running his fucking cockwasher in the fucking back with the boys, not thinking it was going to get back to me. So, Bryson, this weekend, I will be in Dothan. I will be at Wiregrass Commons Mall. I will be in that ring and I will call your ass out. Grow a set of balls, come to the ring, say it in my damn face, and then I'm going to drop you on your fucking head.
Sounds like a rotunda time to me. All right.
I see what you did there.
Yes, definitely. All right, so let's talk about our giveaway, shall we?
Yes.
We have recently hit 1 million downloads on our audio podcast, which is a huge milestone, and we're very excited that has happened. So to commemorate that, we have created a T-shirt to mark the moment, as well as a giveaway. The T-shirt has the TFK masks and the heel shit logo intertwined in the middle. The right shoulder has TFK with the Roman numerals MM, which stands for 1,000,000. And then on the back, you've got the round heel shit logo that's pretty much on the back of the neck on all of our stuff. So, if you want to enter this, and we definitely encourage you to, send us an email at heelshitpodcast@gmail.com. Subject line 1,000,000. In the body of the email, we just need shirt size and your shipping address. You can enter through July 15th, and we're going to pick 2 winners. You're going to get the shirt, the shipping, everything free on us. Hope you enjoy it. Again, all of the instructions on how to enter are on the screen right now, and for the audio podcast, they are in the description. So, hope you guys.
Thank you, Darren, for modeling that shirt for us. You sexy motherfucker. Moving on.
Moving on.
God, you're sexy.
Yeah, let's talk about that. I've been getting a lot of compliments. I've been. Oh, well. Welcome to Talking Shit After Dark.
Oh
shit. Oh, oh fuck.
Is that better?
We're in the dark zone, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Fuck this, I feel like a pedophile.
Yeah, moving on. Yeah, your gasp and moan sounds a little bit too creepy. You're over there like you're like
Listen, I've been playing with this microphone. I found out some shit about it, so I'm having some fun with it. I'm not lying.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, so tell us about your new sexy friend there.
Well, in order to tell you about the new sexy friend, God, you're fucking gorgeous. To tell you about this motherfucker, I kind of have to go back and tell a little bit of the story. So, for the first time in a long time, it's story time with the Draven Grimes. Baby.
Mm-hmm.
About 6-7 weeks ago. As everybody knows, my shoe job is I do fumigation and stuff like that for pest control. And I went to this house, and it started out okay. A little cluttered, but whatever. Nice little Asian lady. Couldn't speak a lick of fucking English. It was bad. So, doing the house, go to the second floor. There's a room. And in this room, there's a lot of packages. And I figured, resellers, what the fuck ever, don't really give two fucks about it. It's not my business. But as I'm doing this fucking room, because I'm getting ready to clear it out, something catches my eye. It's my fucking name on a package.
At a
And
stranger's house,
yes,
miles from you, from your house.
yes. Mind you, I'm not expecting any packages for a couple months. Everything's on fucking pre-order right now, waiting for it to be released. And I'm pretty good about remembering what I order, and I'm really good at remembering when I check my emails about it. So I pick up this box. It's my fucking name. It's my fucking address. And the return sender is the eBay buyer that I bought my fucking pre-order from. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Right? So I finish the top half of the house and I go back downstairs with package in hand. And I said, excuse me, why is my package at your house? And she went from speaking no English to speaking perfect English. Oh, that's not your name. That's somebody else we got to fill out. Like, no.
Nay.
I pulled out my driver's license. Like, that's my name. That's my fucking address. This is mine. What the fuck is going on here? And she kept just trying to backtrack. So I did what any sensible person would do, and I opened the package in front of them. And what is it? You may ask. It is what I consider to be a holy grail piece for my Transformer collection. Anybody that knows me knows I've collected Transformers for 20 years. And my very first figure was from the Beast Wars line. It was a Transmetal 2 Dinobot that my grandmother bought for me. It's the same figure I still have to this day, packed up to my right now. And this figure means the world to me because of who bought it. So I always told myself if somebody ever did like a modernization of this figure, that I would get it. And I open it. It's this fucking figure, the my grail piece. And I said, what the fuck is this? Clearly, I'm not being fucking told the fucking truth here. And she said, no, that's not yours. I'm calling your boss. I said, fucking call my boss. And just in a fit of rage, I threw the fucking box against the wall, broke it, and just like lost my fucking shit on this woman. I then proceeded to go outside, jump on eBay. I contact eBay, let them know the whole situation, took pictures of the package, sent it to them like this is what's going on. This is my fucking package. What the fuck's going on? I no longer want this. Please refund my money. Because at this point, it's no longer about me just getting this figure. It's about making sure this motherfucker learns their goddamn lesson about fucking with me. Right? So now I'm going to take money out of their fucking pocket. Long story short, eBay obliged, banned the seller permanently, which she probably got another fucking eBay account with another fucking email, another PayPal, whatever. Yeah, that's what they do. But on that day, I won. This was 7-8 weeks ago, and like the day that it happened, I went and I pre-ordered this on a reputable site, and today it came in, and it's so pretty and it's so shiny, ladies and gentlemen. What he calls my new mistress is the Transmetal 2 Dinobot. This is my grail piece. This is the one thing in the world that I've waited for basically my entire adult life for somebody to make and acquire. I have done nothing but look at this thing all day. I don't even know if I want to transform it just because how beautiful it is.
For you guys listening on the podcast, it's a silver and red transform.
How fucking dare you? You're a piece of shit. Matter of fact, for those of you that are listening on the podcast, pull out your fucking Google machines one more time and type in Transmetal 2 Transart Dinobot. It will come up. It is glorious, and anybody who's a fucking Transformer fan, a true Transformer fan, will understand how much this fucking means to me and how beautiful it is. I'm touching myself tonight.
I knew that would get you.
Shads, go to your fucking room, Shads. It's not a goddamn Gundam.
What? What's a Gundam?
It's an anime from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. And they have basically robotic figures, some that can transform, some that can't. But this is nowhere near fucking Gundam. This is Mozart. This is the Mona Lisa. This is an HSP painting. Beautiful, priceless, gorgeous. Oh,
Well, I'm
shit.
excited.
Oh, I'm beyond excited.
All right.
But enough about me. I've kind of wasted half the fucking show just talking bullshit about my weekend and my day. What the fuck are we here doing tonight?
Well, we're going to talk Project 2025 right after these messages. I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsor, Amazon Music Unlimited. You can use the link in the description to get 5 months free of Amazon Music Unlimited if you're a Prime member. But if you're not a Prime member, it's cool. You can still get 3 months free with the link in the description. I will post the link in the chat. Rather. So yeah, just use the link in the description for 3 or 5 months free, depending on if you're a Prime member. And $9.99 after that to immediate access to 100 million songs, unlimited access. Enjoy it. And Havoc Energy Drink. Havoc Energy Drink is the energy drink for gamers and streamers by gamers and streamers. Not only does it have the B vitamins and caffeine you're used to in your energy drinks, it has a healthy dose of creatine for mental acuity to help you win that next game or stay sharp during that next stream. Go to tryhavocenergy.com, enter the code HSP10 at checkout. That's HSP10 for 10% off your order. Me and Draven swear by it. We absolutely love the stuff. The lemon is amazing. So go give it a shot. Go to tryhavocenergy.com, enter the code HSP10 for 10% off.
Do it or Rip Ruiz is going to start sending you dick pics.
Thanks, guys. Oh, well, shit. Thought we were supposed to be encouraging this.
I said Rip, not me. I mean, he's at least half as sexy as some of these sons of bitches out here.
All right. So here's the meat and potatoes of what we're working on tonight.
All right.
Project 2025. I don't know if anybody's paying attention out there, but over half of the country has no idea what Project 2025 is.
Including myself right now.
Project 2025 is an outline for the first 180 days of Trump's second term, if he wins this election. It includes some of the most right-wing, archaic things you can think of. Completely outlawing birth control, banning porn, making Christianity the national recognized religion, deporting 11 million people, thereby destroying the workforce. So I found this video. I want to go through, well, not necessarily go through it. I just want to watch it to give kind of a better explanation of what it is. And it's about 7 minutes, but we may stop during the middle, or we may just talk about it at the end. So, you got it up?
Yep, waiting on you.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
If you've been closely watching this show and this network, and even on social media, you've probably heard of Project 2025, sometimes also called the Presidential Transition Project. It's a 900-page policy document put together by a bunch of conservative interest groups as a guide for how a second Trump administration can weaponize the federal government in pursuit of a frankly, frighteningly authoritarian vision. It's also a wish list of a bunch of fringe far-right policy proposals that I think many voters would be really horrified to learn about. It seems like a lot of people are starting to pick up on the project and its proposals thanks to warnings like this one from host Taraji B. Henson at this week's BET Awards.
Pay attention. It's not a secret. Look it up. They are attacking our most vulnerable citizens. The Project 2025 plan is not a game. Look it up.
According to some reports, the project actually began trending on Google immediately after those comments. But even with the new influx of attention, I still think the details of Project 2025 are undercovered relative to how absolutely unhinged they are, even by the standards of today's Republican Party. So, first and foremost, there is this nakedly authoritarian plotting, like the plan to weaponize the Department of Justice as a tool directly under the control of Donald Trump. Quoting from the document itself, the DOJ falls under the direct supervision and control of the President of the United States as a component of the executive branch. Litigation decisions must be made consistent with the President's agenda. By the way, Justice John Roberts just endorsed that in the 6-3 immunity decision, so they've got carte blanche on that. What it means is that...
Yeah, so essentially what that means is right now, the Department of Justice is screened from the president. As an administration, it's under the executive branch, but it's separate from the presidency. It has its own directors, stuff like that. This is going to get rid of that separation. It means that the Department of Justice are essentially Trump's personal law firm. So, moving on.
Donald Trump directs the Department of Justice. There is no independence. There's no firewall. He tells them what to do, who to prosecute, who to defend, and the like. And I think this portion of Project 2025, the authoritarian plots to purge the civil service, replace it all with MAGA loyalists, like deep down into the government, is getting most of the attention, and for good reason. But there's so much more to Project 2025, including, again, a whole bunch of fringe, hard-right culture war stuff. So, for instance, unsurprisingly, the document calls for a full-out, whole-of-government approach to the assault on reproductive rights on women. For conservatives to gratefully celebrate the greatest pro-family win in a generation, overturning Roe v. Wade. It includes an effective abortion ban by calling for the FDA, right? They're going to appoint people to the FDA who suddenly announce, you can't have a medication abortion. Reverse its approval of chemical abortion drugs like mifepristone, which is used in the majority of all abortions in this country. And again, in red and blue states where abortion is legal or not. And to be clear, there's no absolutely justification for this, right? Mifepristone has been used safely for decades. This is not a scientific determination. They're going to put some apparatchik into charge of FDA to do this. Project 2025 wants to take it away, citing in part the hundreds of thousands to millions of babies whose lives have been unjustly taken through chemical abortion. The document goes further than FDA approval, calls on the Department of Justice to criminalize sending the pill through the mail under the Comstock Act, an archaic anti-obscenity law from the 19th century, which has been rendered largely unenforceable in subsequent decades. In addition to the abortion pill, Project 2025 also wants to strip the mandate for free emergency contraception from Obamacare. And look, Republicans are not going to stop until they have all but eliminated access to reproductive health care in this country, full stop.
And I don't think that's getting enough attention. I mean, it's not just overturning Roe versus Wade, which, it's led to some horrible abortion bans and court decisions in and of itself. But if he gets in federally, it's fucking over. No abortions, no exceptions, no birth control, no IVF. Women are basically returned to property under this. If a man wants a baby, he's going to get a goddamn baby. All right, moving on.
Committed to stopping the enormous seismic green energy transition to doom us to the most catastrophic consequences of climate change. The document refers to attempts to mitigate climate change, to mitigate it as a radical climate policy. It calls for an end to the unprovoked war on fossil fuels, for the government to oppose eyesore windmills built at taxpayer expense. The document also calls for all federal laws, grants, regulations, and contracts to delete every instance of the terms sexual orientation and gender identity, diversity, equity, inclusion, gender equality, gender equity, gender awareness, gender sensitive, abortion, reproductive health, and reproductive rights. Saying they're
Yeah, no, this is absolutely fucking crazy. So not only are they taking rights away from women, but you're basically heading down the road of taking away gay marriage. About, it's this whole sexual orientation, diversity, inclusion, getting rid of all that shit. That's like fucking with civil rights, like legit turning back the clock on civil rights. All right.
used to deprive Americans of their First Amendment rights. Reproductive health. It demands the Department of Health and Human Services immediately put an end to the department's foray into woke transgender activism. And get this, I don't think people know this, but people should. Pornography should be outlawed, and the people who produce and distribute it should be imprisoned.
Pause. All right. See, this is fighting words. All right. This is this should be enough to lose the election for Trump all on its own. Because every man in America should be outraged that they're trying to ban pornography and imprison the makers. What the fuck? What the fuck? I can't with these motherfuckers. I really, we'll talk about it more as we go.
Yeah.
Moving on.
America 2024. Now, I promise you, I could go on like this for an entire hour. I encourage you to read the document for yourself. Remarkably easy to find with a cursory search online. And that, of course, is because Republicans are incredibly proud of their little project. Listen to the project's architect, the president of the Heritage Foundation, on this network last month.
The organization in this plan talks about changing the Department of Health and Human Services to the Department of Life. Do you think that women in America should be able to get an abortion if that is what their doctor says they need?
Abortion's not health care. I find it really interesting, if not worse, that you wouldn't support the change of the department name to the Department of Life. I thought we were all in support of life. We believe eminently in women's rights, and particularly women's rights in the womb.
Women in the womb. That position is openly and proudly out of touch with what most Americans want, but that's sort of the point. Because Project 2025 is in many respects about power, about a right-wing vanguard minority forcing its fringe agenda onto the American voters by any means necessary. This is what we're going to go to do, and you can't stop us. And if you think I'm exaggerating, just listen to that same Heritage Foundation president on an episode of Steve Bannon's podcast yesterday, guest hosted by former Republican Congressman Dave Brat, because Bannon is currently in prison.
We're in the process of taking this country back. The reason that they are apoplectic right now, the reason that so many anchors on MSNBC, for example, are losing their minds daily is because our side is winning. And so I come full circle in this response and just want to encourage you with some substance that we are in the process of the Second American Revolution, which will remain bloodless if the left allows it to be.
All right. That right there, I have a serious problem with. All right. And if you're MAGA and you're listening to this show, we appreciate it, but you might want to plug your ears for the next couple of minutes. This motherfucker just told us that there's going to be a revolution and it can be bloodless if the left allows. And reading between the lines, that means that we either submit and bow down or there's going to be bloodshed. I got news for you motherfuckers. There ain't a one of you that's coming to my door and getting me to submit. You're out of your goddamn mind. All right, if you come to my door, you're not leaving. I don't know how to make this clear. I don't know why a segment of the party who's over like 60% of them are comprised of old, dumb, country, inbred, broken down, piece of shit motherfuckers. Whatever. So, why you think we're scared of that shit? Like, you know that Democrats have people like me, right? We're not like blue-haired, vegan, little scrawny dudes. You come to my house, you're not leaving. You're not leaving. You walk around like there's some kind of badassness that comes with being a faggot. There's not, all right? You come swinging at me with that flipper that you got for an inbred arm, we're gonna have some problems. So you can take that fucking idea and run with it at your own peril. What I'll say. What say you?
This is a fucking joke.
Yes.
This is all a fuck. This is just a sad, pathetic fucking joke, dude.
Here,
I said it.
Hold that thought, because I want to finish this video. It's only got a couple more minutes, and then we can get. I want that when we finish this.
Right on. Thank you, brother.
I'm cool, buddy. We're in the process of the Second American Revolution, which will remain bloodless if the left allows it to be. In other words, we won't be violent if you don't make us. They're not really bothering to veil their threats anymore. Project 2025 is a straight-up dictatorial fantasy of control over the American people. When they talk about revolution, taking the country back, what this means is that this small coterie of hard-right zealots, these really creepy weirdos, are going to exert total control over every aspect of your life in terms of what you look at and what you read, what you mail, what your healthcare is. That guy controlling your healthcare, you want that? They're not trying to hide it, and everyone should know.
Hey there, MSNBC.
So yeah, so that's Project 2025 in a nutshell. Give me your thoughts, my homie.
Benzino, can you say it for me one time?
We're failing as a people.
I agree with you this time.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I said it. What was it, like 2 weeks ago when they did the debate? We're fucked either way. We the common man or woman are stuck between a literal rock and a fucking hard place. And
No, we're stuck between a guy who shouldn't be president and a guy who simply cannot be president.
Rock in a hard place.
So I don't care. I don't care if Joe Biden's in a coma. He's getting my vote over Trump. I don't give a fuck if they're making preparations for his funeral. I don't give a fuck. All right, because it's Casper the Ghost over Trump.
This is just fucking. This is a real bad joke at the Comedy Zone on the West Side. If you don't understand the reference, clearly you're not from Duval. But god damn, son,
It's pretty.
this makes me just want to leave the fucking country.
It does, man. Like, this is the first time I'm 44 years old, and I've been a licensed attorney for 17 of those, and this is the first time I'm like, this might not be the best place anymore if Trump wins. this might not. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, and the biggest thing that they didn't talk about on this video that idiots in that world don't understand is he wants to deport 11 million illegals. Do you know what that'll do to the economy?
It'll kill Home Depot.
Losing 11 million people. You're gonna have white people out there picking fruit. You know how expensive that fucking orange is gonna be if you gotta pay a fucking white U.S. citizen to pick them, or any U.S. person, because you gotta pay a minimum wage at least. You know they're not paying illegals minimum wage. Those motherfuckers are making $3 an hour, I guarantee you, and work happily to get it.
God, we're fucked. And let me be clear on this. I am not a fucking Biden supporter at all. Personally, and Thumb can back me on this, I think he's done a fucking horrific fucking job in the past fucking 4 years. I understand your stance on it, but just like you have your stance, I have my stance.
Oh, I respect
But
that.
there's no fucking way. This is one of those situations where if you flip a fucking coin, it don't matter. The fucking gun's going off in your face.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah.
So I wanted to take this episode since nothing, and I gotta warn you guys, talking shit is gonna have a lot of politics from here until probably the swearing in. So if you want to keep up with it in our own hill shit way, watch it. But it's gonna be a major topic for the rest of the year on this talking shit show.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to get some guests to come in and like give more of a learned opinion on some of this shit.
Well, we had one lined up, but unfortunately, duty calls, and he was unfortunately called in today. But yeah. I'm gonna see about getting him on next week for you.
All right.
Because I still think that's going to be a fabulous fucking conversation, just based off your little bit of interaction from social media last week.
Yeah.
By the way, have you worked on that T-shirt yet?
Did it give me the okay?
Yes.
Then I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to do it to have it up for. We'll introduce it tomorrow night on Chillin' Shit.
Cool. We're definitely going to do some chilling shit after this because God damn.
Yeah, no. Project 2025 is basically a blueprint into how to take our democracy into a autocracy. Trump will they're making the president a king, and it's gonna fuck the entire country up.
One-way ticket to Japan, please.
Right? Yep. All right. So, do you have an uplifting story before we go, or are we gonna end it on this?
Oh man, this seriously went fucking south.
Look, it's so important that as many people as possible learn what this thing is, because. And here's the fucked up thing, and you're not going to have time for a cheery story. We got a couple more minutes, and
yeah.
As soon as like this bald dude went on these shows and started talking like that, Donald Trump went on to his social media and he put up like, I have no idea who these people are. I've never heard of this in my entire life. Everyone who wrote it were like high officials in Trump's White House. He knows exactly who every single one of these motherfuckers are. All right, so don't let that bullshit go.
Oh, we know you're not going to. Oh, here we go. Hell, they got a whole fucking website right now.
Oh, fuck yeah, because it's 900 pages and they're proud as fuck of it. They are so proud to make this an authoritarian country.
Yep, I'm gonna look at
And just so you know, I'm very realistic about this. As our audience grows, and the more and more people hear what I've said about Trump the past few months or the past year, I might disappear one day.
Well, you already said if he actually won the election that you're going to disappear. So.
No, I don't. I mean, disappear by force. Like, there's no way that he's going to let people talk shit about him and he's going to go back and punish everyone who did. Now, granted, I'm not nearly as big as the top million people who have talked shit about Trump. But it's not beyond the realm of possibility.
I know. This is fucking
All right. Well,
ladies and gentlemen,
we made your day brighter.
Fuck you. Dinobot made my day better.
Yes, it did.
All right, ladies and
sexy baby.
Oh yeah, I'm touching myself with that bitch tonight. Not really, quite literally.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, tune in tomorrow night for Chillin' and Shit, where we will finally listen to and review Toby, Eminem's new track.
Oh, we're gonna watch the video too. It just came out today.
Oh, okay. I know what I'm doing when I get off here. Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna give a live reaction to it.
Okay.
Tune in to HSP this week. God knows what the fuck we're gonna talk about. It's probably more Bloodline and Wyatt Six shit. Shit, dude. I kind of wish the new album dropped Thursday instead of Friday. We'd fucking review that.
Yeah, we'll do that next Tuesday's fine.
Oh, without question, because it's pre-ordered. It's ready to fucking go.
Yep.
And I will have Alabama stories out the wazoo. Hopefully nothing through Cottondale or Graceville. And if you're from there, fuck you, get off my shit.
If you're from there, you don't have internet anyway. Let's face it.
Yeah.
So
just that 1 in a billion chance. If you are the Waffle House chick from the Phoenix Springs, the Waffle House right off the interstate that works the third shift, that's quite a bit. Please get in contact with us at heelshitpodcast@gmail.com. We have questions.
All right. So thank you guys for
bring the ketchup bottle. Oh yeah, I went there.
Hey, party shit. Why don't you go fuck yourself? Project 2025 is real, and we just went through it. So just get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
What the fuck?
On Kick, this guy's like, Project 2025 isn't real. You need to go back to Twitch, lefty. Suck my left nut, motherfucker.
Listen, how about this? Instead of hiding behind the keyboard, come on next week and debate the motherfucker. This is an open platform. Come the fuck on here. Grab a fucking microphone. Debate this shit. Just don't get fucking pissed off whenever you're fucking proven wrong. And again, like I said, I am not a Biden supporter in any way, shape, or form. But this is a fucking joke. If anybody thinks this is fucking fake, this is, God, oh my, dude. Literally, just look up Project 2025.
That's the problem, though. That's the problem with debating somebody like him, is that nothing that you say, he just, right there, he proved it. Project 2025 isn't real. Like, motherfucker, we just saw Lex Luthor up there talking about it from the Heritage Foundation. Like, you can't talk to these dumb motherfuckers.
Well, here's the thing. If it wasn't real, then why is BBC, CBS News, NBC, The Guardian, CNN, come on, MSNBC, USA Today, AP News, The Washington Post. They're all covering this. So don't sit there and tell me it's not fucking real.
Yeah.
It's making fucking headlines.
I'm gonna send you back to Twitch. I'm gonna send you to fucking bed after I fuck your mom. How about that? Fuck your mom, let her have a kid she can actually be proud of. All right, so.
Make sure you grab me a Capri Sun on the way up, my guy.
So, for Draven Grimes, I'm Dark Cordz. This has been Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. And fuck Trump. Peace.